morning, everyone. First off, I would like to apologize for my voice. I've been ill the past couple days, so I have a sore throat. My nose is stuffed up, so my voice is not going to be normal in this video. 10 years ago today, on September the 11th, it's really unnecessary to say what happened, but a tragic day for the entire country. Almost 3,000 lives lost. Very sad day. I was in kindergarten, I believe it was kindergarten at the time, so really I did not understand what was happening. But as the years passed, I began to understand the tragedy of this event and the lives lost and the impact it had on this country. First off, before I start this video, I'd like to link down below in the description box. I recommend that you pause this video right now and please watch two videos I made last year. One is a 9/11 tribute. The link will be down in the description below. And one is a tribute to the World Trade Center I made with a set to a song by Phil Collins. Alright, now I'm going to start the main purpose of this video. About last year I got the idea that kind of as a tribute I would open a shelf on this big compilation of shelves I have against my wall. I would start a World Trade Center memorial and get World Trade Center related items and put them on the shelf. So without further ado, I'd like to present my collection. First off, just basic American flag. I believe I got this at a minor league Mobile Bay Bears game. They were giving them away. It used to have a stick, but I took it off and I hung it. I pinned it to the side of the memorial. Next, the first item in the collection I ever received. This is a photo. Shout out to Mike at the Autograph Network. He has this man's autograph. This is a photo taken by Thomas Franklin of the firefighters raising the flag at Ground Zero. It is a stamp. It's encapsulated. It is a real stamp encapsulated in this stamp-shaped case. Next, next is a Statue of Liberty little model that my grandmother got me at a New York City souvenir shop. Next is the first item I bought. It is a postcard taken in 2000 of New York City, and there's the World Trade Center in the foreground right here, and that's the Empire State Building, I believe. Next, I love this shot. This is a nighttime shot. It's a postcard in New York City with the World Trade Center right there and the Brooklyn Bridge. I love this shot. Just breathtaking, and it is a shame that that shot can no longer be taken. Just a beautiful, breathtaking skyline. Next, probably my favorite item in the collection being the significance, a Top of the World Trade Center Observatories brochure. The Top of the World Trade Center Observatories was a observation deck. And I'd like to point out I am watching MSNBC's actual footage. I cannot zoom in because I'm on a different camera that will get blurry when zoom in. And the South Tower has just collapsed. This is MSNBC's actual live footage that they showed 10 years ago today. It was about this time that the South Tower collapsed. Back to this item. The observation deck, as I said, was on top of the South Tower. Thankfully, on the morning of 9/11, it was not open at the time when the events occurred, so no other people were up on the top at the time. And just open it up. It's a brochure. It's got information on the World Trade Center. Bobby Short was the promoter for this. He's a jazz singer, now deceased. This is just what you could see at the top from north to west. And on the back here, I think this is pretty cool. It's got the directions, the sponsors, Top of the World Trade Center, a map of Manhattan, and here's the Top of the World Trade Center, or the World Trade Center rather. It's got information, the address, the number. I just think that is too cool. Next, another awesome shot. This is a jumbo postcard, bigger than the average postcard, as you can see, of the World Trade Center, New York, and there's the Marriott World Trade Center, which was 3 World Trade Center, destroyed when the South Tower collapsed, which was about this time 10 years ago today. As I record this video, it's 11:07 Central Time. It was about 10:07 in New York. This is just a photo, or I guess it could be considered a postcard, of Jeff Marks playing his tenor saxophone. World Trade Center right here. Nice picture. Next, this is a New York City Pass brochure. It was something for a tourist, and if you bought the City Pass, you could get admission to all these places, including the top of the World Trade Center observatories. So there's the World Trade Center on the front of that. Next, we have a New York air freshener with the World Trade Center, a similar shot to that postcard I saw you earlier. Showed you earlier. There's the Brooklyn Bridge. Next, this is Oliver Stone's film World Trade Center with Nicolas Cage, the true story about two police officers, Port City Authority police officers who were trapped under the rubble of the World Trade Center after the collapse and were later rescued. Next, a very nice item. Pieces. These were given to me by Staff Sergeant Alex Tressler, aka Army ATC 22 here on YouTube. What's up, Alex? You are so awesome for giving these to me. These were 2 pieces of debris recovered from the World Trade Center site about 2 months after 9/11. This is probably the highlight of my collection. So Alex, if you're watching this, thank you so much for donating these to me. Next, this is recent stuff. Don't really have to explain that. This was in May of this year, the local newspaper. These were given, here, I'll get to these first. These were given to me by my grandmother. This is a picture she took of Ground Zero, the wall, the memorial wall out there. These are all memorials and stuff and cards and American flags she took when she went to New York in 2006. And she also gave me this Vanity Fair, which was published November of 2001, entitled One Week in September. These were given to me by Mike at the Autograph Network. What's up, Mike? You are awesome as well for giving these to me. 2 actual photos he took in 1999 of the World Trade Center. How cool is this? This was taken from the Empire State Building. There's the Trade Center. And these are taken right under the trade towers looking up. And that is an amazing shot right there. Next, this was given to me by one of my dad's co-workers, not World Trade Center related, but still 9/11 related, a Washington, D.C. magnet. And these are 2 recent items I bought at Target. This is I believe it's the latest Reader's Digest, How 9/11 Changed America, and got an iconic shot of a woman, or a man, I'm not sure, holding up a postcard of that time. The World Trade Center is gone back here, but it blends in with this postcard. That's a cool shot. And lastly, a book by CBS News that I bought at Target for $20 recently. If you have a Target, I recommend buying it. It's $20. They still have it. It's called What We Saw, and it has a DVD, a compilation DVD of a bunch of CBS actual news stuff from what they took on 9/11. That wraps up my collection. As I said, I encourage everyone to make a video of their 9/11 story today. I did not know anyone affected on that day that was killed or injured, but it really doesn't matter because it was just a horrible event for this country. We all, just a horrible day. So ladies and gentlemen, if you could please watch the videos that I'm linking below that I made, and thank you guys for watching. See ya.
Have you forgotten how it felt that day to see your homeland under fire and her people blown away? Have you forgotten when those towers fell? We had neighbors still inside.